Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about ILUS down 4%. Still coming down slowly but surely. That is to be expected. 1 penny is where I have a limit order. That's my first limit order. I'm going to buy shares at 1 penny. I'm pretty confident we're going to get down there. It's going to take time. We know how this thing likes to move. Let's not listen to the people online that are telling you to buy right now, telling you to buy at the top. I mean, I feel sorry for the people who bought the top here. I don't get it, but sure, yeah, I don't chase tops. I can wait. If I'll 1 penny, that's where I'm buying. If you want to buy there, go for it. Or you can wait for 005. That's going to be the next add level point where I will add more, and that's about it. I don't think I would be shocked. It would be actually really depressing and sad if ILIS goes down as low as AITX. I guess 0025. I mean, where's Sybil at? I haven't talked about so 0032. This one's a dead stock compared to the other two, but yeah, I don't see this going lower than 005. I really don't. I think people I think people love that level. People are more than happy buy nice and cheap at 005. People thought 5 cents was a steal, 3 cents, 2 cents. People thought 30 cents was. People thought 50 cents was a steal because in their mind, oh, it's gonna go to $1, so 50 cents it's a steal. The moon market trap, as I like to call it. But yeah, no, definitely the play here is to buy under a penny and just accumulate and then for the next swing, the next pop. Just be aware of dilution. That could still they're not increasing the authorized shares for fun, but like there's still money to be made off of this. We just have to play it differently than Sybil. Like back when we were trading Sybil, I mean this one like it genuinely bottomed out at 1 penny, and you could have just buy at 1 penny and it has its run ups, and that's all. That was the strategy. It worked for a long time before the CEO decided, hey, I don't really care about I don't really care about, shareholders. That's really what that tells me. If you let it get to CE land. But look at that sideways action. It just held up above a penny and we just kept swinging it, swinging it, swinging it over and over again. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case with ILIS with constant dilution. So the way we have to play this is we have to accumulate at the big levels and then wait for the next catalyst. That's the strategy that I'm developing right now. Like as I'm talking right now, I'm developing the strategy in my head. I'm like, man, how do I take advantage of these pops? I have to. I'm not going to be able to time it. Like with Sybil, because it bottomed out at 1 penny. It's easy to time it. You just buy at 1 penny. Like it never broke down below that until the CE designation happened. But it kept holding 1 penny. Like so, but I don't know. We'll see if we get that with ILIS here at 005. But dilution is a factor, so that's kind of at any moment they could dilute and this thing just falls. Other than that, that's I'm thinking the strategy is just buy at the big levels, 1 penny and 005, and then hold for the next pop, and then we just rinse and repeat that over and over again until either the stock dies, I guess, and it goes to triple zeros for some reason, or they actually follow through on everything that they've been talking about for 3 years, and we can write it up for as far as it's going to go if it goes anywhere, right? It's I know some of you want to be optimistic. I get it. You want to be optimistic and say it's going to go to dollars organically, blah blah blah. But I'm more like, let's see what happens first. Let's see what the stock actually does. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's been 3 years almost since I started covering this stock. Since I started this channel, not much has happened other than it just keeps going down, right? That's pretty much been the story. Like I said, I didn't chase up here at 50 cents. I remember being in Moon Market's Discord and kind of everyone was just, buy at 50 cents, buy at 50 cents. 40 cents is a steal. It's going to go to dollars. Everyone, OTC bull run. And I didn't fall for that. I kind of was like, this thing just ran this thing just ran from 4 cents to 50 cents. I'm not sure if I want to, if a slice of pizza is 4 cents yesterday and now it's $50, look, I like pizza as much as the next guy, but I think I'll just wait for it to be 4 cents again. I like buying cheap. That's just I guess I'm a cheapskate like that. When it comes to stocks, I'm just a cheapskate. I just can't bring myself to buy stocks when they're expensive in my eyes. So I thankfully didn't fall for that and buy at 50, 40, 30, and so on and so forth. At 10 cents is when I started buying because I thought, oh, 10 cents, I mean, how much lower can it go? Well, guess what? It could go much lower, clearly. Uh, that's, again, unfortunate. I think longs, if you're watching this, I mean, it can still work out for you. It's like uh, if they follow through. Like, look, it's not like Sybil. At least Ilus isn't in. At least they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not in CE land right now. I keep calling it CE land because it sounds funny, but yeah. Eh, like, Ilus doesn't have the caveat emptor status. It doesn't. It doesn't have the skull and crossbones. So you got that. Like, you should be happy that you don't. You're not dealing with that, right? Because Sybil shareholders, they're screwed. They're holding that bag, and they first have to hope that the CEO decides to give a damn about them enough to get the CE designation out of the way. So at least we don't have to deal with that. So that's a positive in a way, but like we'll see what happens in the future. Like like there's potential, but at the same time it's like you just never know, right? You just never know. You never know. That's why a lot of people, if you guys remember when Sybil got the Skull and Crossbones designation, there was this giant dump here. I guess I should zoom in if I let me see if I can zoom in. Let me zoom in on that because I know some of you are old and blind like me. I get it. Yeah, this was a dump in sympathy with Sybil. Because a lot of people saw what happened with Sybil and they're like, man, you know what? I'm done with penny stocks. I'm just gonna go somewhere else with my money. I'm just done with penny stocks. So there was this massive dump. Obviously, the dip got bought real quick, and so yeah, that's man, it's been quite a journey. Like, look at this dump. People were like, "Whoa!" It just dumped in sympathy with Sybil. Okay, you know what's funny is the people that dumped here in sympathy. They're probably happy that they did. I mean, it literally did go down from six to where it is right now. So I'm sure those people are happy that they got out. If you're one of those people that dumped in sympathy with Sybil's CE designation, you're probably smiling like, oh my god, I'm glad I got out of these penny stocks. I'm just done with penny stocks because man, they really do just keep going down. Like you have to really time or find a strategy to try your best at timing not the bottom but timing the best moments to buy so that you get the best opportunity to make money on that next run. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm rambling right now. Right now, as I'm speaking, I'm like, man, there's a lot of opportunity here long if they follow through. But if you're just a swing trader like I am, let's just wait, be patient, let it come down. I I I I made a whole video yesterday telling people like just be patient. I know, like a lot of people keep asking me like, what are we buying next? And I'm like, nothing. Like I'm not buying anything. I bought silver today. I alerted that at like under 21, so we're up on it a little bit. But there's nothing worth buying. Like Nvidia's like I would wait till Nvidia gives us a stock split because they usually do that. At SoFi, I'm waiting for this to go under 750. Riot, I want it at $10, not up here at the top. It's just right now there's a lot of stocks that are too expensive for my taste. Kind of like Ilus is too expensive right now for my taste. I want it cheap. I'm glad I'm a cheapskate, right? Like I know that sounds weird. Like I'm glad I'm a cheapskate when it comes to the stock market. Like I'm glad I'm a cheapskate because if I wasn't, I'd be, I guess, averaging down from two. How high did this go? 2.8. I'd be averaging down and I'd be getting angry, like, oh, this guy's technical analysis sucks. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This is creating higher lows. No. And that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next week.